entertainment capital of the world, MLB Network welcomes you to Dodger Stadium. Game number 3 of this new season between the Bulldogs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Wendell Wyatt will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So here is Cody Wells. He will lead this one off today.
Cody Wells.
Now here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. 3-0 to him now. And that's finally over for a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Freddie Rodriguez. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. The 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring a game is when Carl's behind the dish.
Now into the box, Lamont Jones, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Reggie Pena, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike. Holds the running game, a real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
The designated
so
hitter.
Now into the box is Bernardo Abreu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Israel Villalobos is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is in off the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses for ball four.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Roberto Chavez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Abreu at second. Villalobos at first with no outs. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
One there, on to first, and they get them both.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Henry Diaz.
So now here is Henry Diaz looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. A dive, but it's off his glove. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Stepping in now, Rich Coyle, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Oh, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Again, a 1-2. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Albert Ishii as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Ishii.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So the next to bat will be Brett Delgadio. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0, swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Standing in now, Andres Escalona. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ishii over at second. Delgadio on at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Ready on 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Pedro Mora, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's 1-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Popped up. Chavez moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting it.
So stepping in is Francisco Delgadio. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. On the ground near home, but it gets fouled. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And that's in there. Base hit. Ishii is on his way home. He comes across to score. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Into the box now, Gregorio Taveras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's set. The 0-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The set and the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now at the plate here is Ricky Puck. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Ricky Puck.
Here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Puck digs in at 6'2" and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Antonio Benitez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's a pop-up now. Rodriguez has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. And now Ron Guerra, a couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Benitez is off of first with 2 away. Drives it out to deep right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Bernardo Abreu is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Swing and a little blooper to center. Rodriguez trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in. And not in time as the run scores.
You know, D-Roll, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runner's on his way to third. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. LA's on top 3-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Cody Wells. And they could use a spark from him here.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Freddie Rodriguez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next to hit is Vermont Jones. Flew out last time up. Right side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Ball 2. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now to the plate, Israel Villalobos.
For the Dodgers.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Israel.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
At the plate, Roberto Chavez pitches high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rodriguez battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Henry Diaz. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2. swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and this one is gone, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Fielder.
Stepping in now, Rich Oil. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ricky Puck is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 5-1. At the plate now is Albert Ishii. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Ishii.
And now the first pitch.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first
Now
out.
batting, the center fielder.
So next to bat will be Brett Delgadio. He singled first time up. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here's the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Into the box, Pedro Mora batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
High chopper to third. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop. Antonio Benitez.
The shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Benitez.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Benitez, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
There's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
The batter, the second baseman.
Next to hit, Juan Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, and it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Left side. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Ron Guerra. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Francisco Delgado.
Francisco Delgado.
And now pitch on the way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
To the plate now, Gregorio Taveras. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Bounce to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cody Wells. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice. He was able to get a single.
Into the box now, Freddie Rodriguez. And a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. Line drive, base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Chris Kinsey will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Chris Kinsey.
Plate now, Lamont Jones, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
In now, Brett Delgadio, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Rodriguez on second. Ishii at first. 2 out in the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Villalobos is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Bernardo Abreu.
Bernardo Abreu.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next up, Roberto Chavez.
Roberto Chavez.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Ready to take his hacks again. Henry Diaz lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. 2 out with the man at first. fouls this one off. The 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy's off to a great start in this one.
Standing in now, Rich Coyle, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0.
Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in on the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Striding forward now is the DH, Andres Escalona. He'll start
Vermont,
things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Andres.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
The right fielder, Pedro.
Stepping in once again is Pedro Mora, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Francisco Delgado. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. On a rope to the second baseman. Quick throw to first. Not in time for the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Gregorio.
Into the box, Gregorio Taveras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Alfonso Ibarra will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Has a look, now the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Escalona, the runner at first with two gone. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Coyle finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning. Alfonso Ibarra will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Alfonso Ibarra.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ricky Puck. First pitch on the way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Ready now is Antonio Benitez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Howard Slade is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. He's ready now. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Juan Perez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it remains 5-3. Lonnie Major is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Cody Wells.
The shortstop.
Here it comes.
Cody Wells.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in next, Freddie Rodriguez singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And that's the second out. Next to stand in is Lamont Jones. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with him.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Ron Guerra. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Slade has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach meant that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. And it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next for the Dodgers, Israel Villalobos. He bounced out last time up. First offering. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Martin Valdez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 10, Martin.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Albert Ishii as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Leading off for Vermont.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's another 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Brett Delgadio is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Coyle comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And now in the box, Andres Escalona. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Now it'll be Roberto Chavez.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Baseman, Roberto Chavez.
No strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
The batter.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
0-1 the count. Chavez on at first, nobody out. The 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in will be Rich Coyle. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 9.
So next to hit is Ricky Huck. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0-for-2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And this is low, ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1, and it remains 5-3. Thomas Ryu comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Thomas Ryu.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Pedro Mora.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Curveball, and he'll watch it all the way. 3-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Liner towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The first baseman.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate. usually creates a problem.
You know what, Diego, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now.
Well, he has some trouble with it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So here's the potential tying run. Alfonso Ibarra. Not here. Could cut the lead to just one run. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Ready with the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Mora, the runner at second with 1 away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now to bat, Cody Wells. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Rodriguez.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Freddie Rodriguez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now back.
Next to dig in, Vermont Jones trying here to plate the tying run from second. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Our final
Chris
line
Kinsey claims the win out of the pen his first. Thomas Ryu hammers down the save his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes.